I'm right, right? If if you know that you've gotten through things that you didn't think that you were ever going to get through, but you are now on the other side, and you know that God got the plan for your life, please put a one in the chat. Like I'm already through it. I'm 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 through it. And I'm through it. Thank you, God, for being through it. Thank you, God, for being on the other side. Thank you, God, for blessing me the way that you do. And it seems like the day's thoughts are about thoughts. Yesterday was my thoughts were creative. Today on our affirmation cards, it says, it's only a thought, and a thought can be changed. It's only a thought, and a thought can be changed. It says, I am not limited by any past thinking. I choose my thoughts with care. I constantly have new insights and new ways of looking at my world. I am willing to change and grow. Are you willing to change and grow? And then the second one says, today is a delightful day. Money comes to me in expected and unexpected ways. I have unlimited choices. Opportunities are everywhere. Opportunities are everywhere. And then this card just jumped out. So I think God wants to remind us that all my relationships are harmonious. Harmony is another word that has been kicking up. Harmony, harmony, harmony. It says, when we create harmony in our minds and hearts, we will find it in our lives. The inner creates the outer always. The inner creates the outer always. So we create the harmony in our minds and in our hearts first, and then it will show up in our outer world. Let's jump into our 5 minutes of gratitude. And it starts with the words, I opened two gifts this morning. They were my eyes. I opened two gifts this morning. They were my eyes. Grand Rising Jeremiah, Grand Rising Danny. So fill in the four blanks, a person, place, or thing that makes my life easier and happier. Someone who helped me to get to where I am today. Someone who helped me to get to where I am today. A quality of one of my closest friends that I absolutely love. Something that went right today. Something that went right today. And the affirmation says, I open my mind and my heart to new opportunities and unexpected possibilities. That's two times. Two times. The card says, I have unlimited choices. Opportunities are everywhere. It says, today is a delightful day. Money comes to me in unexpected and expected ways. But then this affirmation says, I open my mind and heart to new opportunities and unexpected possibilities. Mm-hmm. You feel it? If you feel it, put a one in the chat. If you feel that this is your life we're talking about, put a one in the chat. Let's jump into our deep breath of life, daily inspiration for heart-centered living by Alan Cohen. We are people living from our hearts. So these daily words of encouragement really just encourage us to really lean into what God has for each of us. So it starts with the words, the eye of the beholder. It says, two men looked out, and that's the second thing talking about eyes. Two men looked out through prison bars. One saw mud and the other saw stars. James Allen. It says one morning while driving through a rural area, I approached a curve where a peahen was leading a queue of babies across the road. I stopped and enjoyed the beauty of the striking deep blue green color of the chicks reflecting in the morning light. I took a deep breath and thanked God for the opportunity to start my day with this magnificent display. On the other side of the birds, another car was stopped in the opposite direction. The driver of that car was not so pleased with the display. Obviously, in a hurry, she was making scowling expressions as she waited for the animals to cross. As soon as the birds reached the other side of the road, the woman floored the gas pedal and screeched off. Both of us came to the same scene and interpreted entirely different ways. I viewed it as a gift of God, and she saw it as a nuisance. Behold the power we invoke when we filter our experience through perceptual screens. No occurrences has any absolute reality. Everyone who observes it will call it something different. We see the world not as it is, but as we are. We see the world not as it is, but as we are. No event is intrinsically good or bad. It is in the eyes through which we see that make it one or the other. It is the eyes through which we see that makes it one way or another. Experiment with finding the good in every experience, even if an event seems to be a threat or a problem. Adopt a vision that adopt a vision which it can empower you. When you behold it through the eyes of love, you will find the beauty of God everywhere. I choose to use your vision today. Help me see the good in all people and experiences. That's so good. So good. So good. So good. And as I read these things, when something comes up in your spirit, something comes up in your thought, by all means put it in the chat and share it with the group. Or if something comes up that feels like you should say it, then let us know, because this is not me reading at you. This is me reading with you. And so the things that come up are something that we should always, hey Jackie, um, talk about. So in our simple abundance, a day book of comfort, it starts with the words harmony. And we had harmony already over here. All my relationships are harmonious. When we create harmony in our minds and hearts, we will find it in our lives. The inner creates the outer. And this author for January 17 says harmony, achieving balance in our lives. And it goes, the notes I handle no better than many pianists. But the pauses between the notes, oh, that's where the art resides. Author Shabnell. And it goes, a chopping piano nocturne played by a novice musician and by a virtuoso will not be the same. That's because one of the two pianists has a lifetime to practice the music as well as learn when to pause in order to color the note with passion. So it is with concerto, so is it with the concerto of our lives. Individual notes must be learned and played and practiced before we achieve harmony. And above all, we must learn how to pause. Harmony is the inner cadence of contentment we feel when the melody of life is in tune. When somehow we're able to strike the right chord to balance the expectations of our families and our responsibilities in the world on the one hand, and with our inner needs for spiritual growth and personal expression on the other. This is one of the most difficult challenges any woman faces because it requires that we make choices every day. And yet, most of us often feel too tired to choose anything more than what to have for dinner. Perhaps this explains why we often hear only a cacao, a ca, cacophony of dissonant demands that drown out the symphonies of our souls long to compose. Usually, when the distractions of daily life deplete our energy, the first thing we eliminate is the thing we need most: quiet, reflective time, time to dream, time to think, time to contemplate what's working and what's not, so that we can make changes for the better. On the simple abundance path, we begin to learn how to pause as we bring the principles of gratitude, simplicity, and order into our lives. Harmony emerges. We learn to balance demands with pleasure, moments of solitude with a need for companionship, work with play, activity with rest, the inner woman with the outer packaging. Today, just try to slow down. Approach the day as if it were an adagio, a melody played in an easy, graceful manner. Listen to the music that soothes and uplifts your spirit. And while you listen, pause to consider how all the individual notes come together harmoniously to give expression to the entire score. So it shall be with your world, with harmony as your guide. Trust your everyday moments will soon begin to resonate in a rhapsody of fulfillment. That's so good. That's so good, so good, so good, so good. On this simple abundance path, we begin to learn how to pause. Pause. Take a beat. Sit down, slow down, reflect, dream. It says as we bring the principles of gratitude, simplicity, and order into our lives, harmony emerges. We learn to balance demands with pleasure, moments of solitude with the need for companionship, work with play, activity with rest, the inner woman and the outer package. That's what we doing? Is that it? That's what we are doing. That is it. To lean into the harmony, to achieve balance in our lives. We talked about this word harmony some time ago. And harmony is just that, living your life as a song and taking care of the things that sing the loudest and low prioritizing things that are singing really, really low. But doing what is required the most. And realizing that harmony includes you. Harmony includes you doing what you need to do for you. That means taking time for self-care. Self-care, yes, be good to our inner little girl. Yes, Sherry. And inner little boys too. I found myself, I found my jack ball and my metal jacks. And I said, I feel like a game of jacks about to pop off. Because guess what? That's one thing I'm still good at. I still know how to play. I still know how to flip. My one girlfriend said, "You know how to do the flip? Oh my God, how you do the flip?" See, all you had to do is be Dave and Sandy Martin's daughter, because Sandy Martin specifically and her siblings, for all the years that I can remember, when my aunts and uncles got together, uncles too, they got on the floor and they challenged each other to a game of jacks to 100. And if you couldn't do the flip, you already out. You already out. And guess what? They wouldn't even let the kids play. It was an adult only game. Because if you can't flip, you're never going to get to 100 games. Because you got to be able to keep all 10 jacks on your hand to get one, two, three, four, 10 games at once. That was my mom. My mom be up to 20 games and everybody else is on two. So I learned to flip so I could play with the grown-ups. And I could probably count on my hand how many times they actually let me play. Because the other thing was I was left-handed. Oh, girl, you playing with the wrong hand. Mm-mm. I remember I started to write with my left hand and my mother made me write with my right hand. Wrong one. Switch, 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 switch. You never heard of the flip? When you put the jacks on your hand and flip them? You don't know about the flip? Like after you do onesies and twosies and threes and fours and fives and sixes and seven, eight, nine, 10,
That
then
must be a Philly thing. I never heard of that. Ever.
never
Not me. Yo, anybody else ever heard of that? Speak up.
listen. You
Yeah,
so
I have.
so
You
when
do
you
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I have also,
actually
Sherry.
Oh,
on the
well,
back of
I
your
never
hand.
heard of a flip.
Yeah, we
so
did it when we was
after you get the tensies, then you flip the jacks to
and
see.
start over.
Yeah, or start
Mhm.
like if you flip and you drop two, that means you on 80s. And then you got to do 9 and 10 and flip again. But the better you are at the flipping, the more games you get through. So once you say what how many games we gonna do, you just gotta be good at the flip. You gotta have it right. So my mom will always get to 100 before everybody else. So yeah, like that was a whole situation.
That's
and
amazing. Never heard
and
of that.
and double dutch too. Double dutch too.
Mm-mm.
My mom and her sisters, they wouldn't even let the kids play. They would not let the kids play double dutch. Nope. You can't turn and you can't jump. You turn wrong. You don't turn fast enough. So absolutely letting your inner child out and play. In my house right now, I have double dutch, I have hula hoop, I have jacks, and what else do I got down there? Skates, roller skates, and hopefully the next couple of weeks I have my bike here shipped from Philly. Gotta play with your toys. Gotta play with your toys. I think the minute you stop playing with your toys, that's when the aging starts. And I feel that aging truly is a choice, and I'm not choosing it. So for as long as I can move these legs up and down and run a little bit, hmm I could walk, run. I can't run real fast, but I could walk, run. Those are all of the things that are so important for us to do. You never heard of the flip either? Oh Lord, where you been? Where you been? Well, guess what? When you come to the Healing House of Roses, you're gonna find out all about it.
You're gonna have to do a video or something,
I
a
will.
live or something.
I will. I will.
Yeah.
I will.
I
I will.
can't wait till I get to Georgia.
Yes, come on. They got a midnight train, I heard.
Yeah, I heard about that train too, but I got flip in my head right now.
You got flip in your head. Oh my God. Yes, I'm gonna do a
It
video
might
today.
help my hands.
Oh my
Might
God.
be the
Yes. I would
exercise my hands need.
yes. Oh my God. And it's so much fun. So and then positioning, like you got to be able to get on the floor, or sometimes if you have a good table, not a wooden table because you're gonna scratch that thing up, but maybe a glass table, you could play on the tabletop. So my mom and them didn't play on the table, they played on the floor. Everybody was on the floor. And
Yeah, just like Shanette, I learned when I got here, and like I didn't come to the States until I was 8 from St. Thomas. So I didn't know anything about Jack. And my two like best friends at the time, Joy and Tiffany, oh my gosh. talk about running the table or whatever you want to call it, they would go back and forth, and that's why I remember that whole flip thing. They'll turn their head, they'll catch it, and then
Yep.
they'll start again. But they were so fast.
Yep. So
If I
fast.
could pick up two jacks at one time, I was so proud of myself.
Absolutely, absolutely, and that's how we were as young kids. But my mom and her sisters, they flip so fast. By the time you turn around, mommy at 50 games. Like how she
Oh
get the
my
50 so fast?
God.
Like you got to pay attention because listen, Noreen, you never played it. Ah, no. Well, that's gonna change when you come to Georgia. We're gonna have a whole Jack tournament. I'm
Noreen, you not by yourself. I don't know nothing about no flipping and dipping.
Me neither.
Oh my goodness,
And we
Tori,
gotta know before we come to Georgia because we don't want to get showed out and showed up
no, so
by
so
Dave
so
Martin's daughter.
so what I will do is I will not play. I will just teach. Because if I
You'll just
play,
laugh,
it's
right? Laugh at us.
yeah, it's an unfair advantage if I play. So I'm not gonna play. I'm just gonna be the teacher and the coach, and I'm gonna show
No,
you how to play.
no, that's not fair. You got to play. That's what makes people better. You don't ever you have to
So
play.
so Tori, you gonna have to when I see you, we're gonna have to practice. I'm gonna have to show you. Oh my God. It's so funny. I wonder is there like tournaments in real life? I had to see. But yeah, like that. I mean, whatever it is, like whatever it is that you used to do, imagine, imagine, imagine this coming to a retreat and the retreat host says, everybody come outside. And then everybody comes outside and we say, okay, everybody line up in the street. What are we about to do in the street? Red light, green light.
Now
Did you
that I
ever play?
know.
Did
You
you ever
know,
play? Did you ever play Skelly?
no, what is Skelly?
You draw like a box. We played it in the middle of the streets. You draw a box and you put numbers on each corner and then one in the center, and you fill like soda bottle tops with wax or tar,
Yes,
and then you
I've
shoot.
seen it. I've seen it, but we never learned to play. I seen it on like in the playground and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Never learned to play. We
Have
played
you
Much
ever
fun.
played stop?
hopscotch. We played
Hopscotch, yeah.
hopscotch for sure. It's called hopscotch?
No, stop. STOP.
Oh,
That
stop.
might I want to know if Noreen ever played it or Shanette because I know
So
it's an
you talking about like dodgeball when you say stop? No, maybe
when you
she's
was
that's red light, green light, one, two, three.
Yeah,
no
red
stop.
light, green
No, no,
light.
no, 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 no. Stop was a chalk game. You put a circle in the middle and then you build an outer circle. And depending on how many people play, you go from the circle and you create like sections, almost like a pizza, right? And
Hmm.
there's a caller. So
Oh, we
you're
need to
supposed to be
we need
ready to run. So you stay at the edge of the circle and they'll say, call in. And whoever they call in, they got to run to the center and say, stop as everybody runs away. And then you go
ah,
to the edge of the thing and see who you could reach or whoever's the closest if you could reach them. If you reach them, you take a piece of their section and it keeps on going and you could and when you take that section like you put your name on it and it's about taking on
oh
from the whole person's
wow.
section
Oh,
and you better be I used to be so and I remember one time I thought I was doing it and they called in my name and I was running and I ran so far away that by the time I got back to say stop everybody was like too far. But it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun,
So
but it
I
like
think that you should put gather up your memories of all your childhood games. And as you gather up all the memories of your childhood games, we put them all together. And when we are digging in for our inner child, that we will learn them all, learn each other's games, play each other's games. I'm down with hopscotch. I'm down with it. Mother May I, red light, green light, all of the things. Red Rover, Red Rover.
Simon says.
Yes, Simon Says. Oh my God, Simon Says was so much fun. So yeah, like I think that's the reminder. That's the part of the harmony that we need to remember. Listen, even if all you could do is pull your playing cards out and play I Declare War or Fish or what's the other one we used to play? 500. Now my family, my brothers and sisters, they all played spades. I never learned to play spades, which is highly unusual for a Philly John. We supposed to know how to play spades.
Now,
But
see, my family was a card family. Now, just like how you said that y'all play Jackson, when I say my family is every type of card game you could imagine, I know, and
yeah,
we played.
they played on the same day as they played Jack and Double Dutch, they played Pinochle.
Oh Lord, that's when you hit
Pinochle.
your hands, right?
Yeah, they no, they don't hit your hands. It's
So
not a hit.
pinochle is the one with the boards and the chips, and you have the
No, no,
cards.
no, no, no.
No, that's for
That's
Keno.
Pacino. That's
No,
Pacino.
you're right.
We
I'm
used to
sorry,
play
my bad.
Pekino
They
too. I
Keno.
like
played, listen, they played Pacino too. They played Pacino too. So listen,
my family used to play Bidwest, but my uncles and them would get into arguments. So
yes, yes,
I
yes.
didn't play. I didn't
It's
want to
not a
play
good
because
game
it
if
got
you don't get into some type of argument.
uh,
That's what cards
too
about.
aggressive.
Yes, yes.
Too
They
aggressive.
played, they
Too
played
aggressive.
my pinochle and I remember my aunt saying to my mother, Sandy, I'm gonna rub your head. I ain't know what that meant, but it's something with pinochle. I ain't know, but I ain't want to find out neither. So I ain't watch. They played that and they played Pacino and they played Pacino for nickels and dimes and all kinds of stuff. It was just the games. I swear the games kept everybody young, kept everybody jumping, and kept it fun. They couldn't wait to get together on the weekends. Like today,
Kept
like
it
today,
family.
everybody be on the way. Everybody is on the way to the house. Everybody is bringing stuff, and all the kids will be there. Like my aunt had 5 kids, my mom had 9 kids, my other aunt had 3 kids. So all the kids was everywhere doing everything, and the adults was in the house playing jacks, playing pinochle, drinking beer out of Tupperware cups.
Oh Lord,
I
nine
hate
children.
I
That
hated
I
that.
had to stop there, Darlena. Nine.
9 children. Yes, my mom.
I
It was
had two that wore my body out.
bring
Nine
that for sure. Yes, nine
children.
children. Nine children.
Jesus.
So it was always now my mom with her, my mom and dad with us 9, and then my aunt Kath with her 5. It was just it could be just those two families. But then my uncle Junie would come with his 3. My aunt Darlene would come with her 6.
Uh,
Like everybody had
That's
14,
24
3,
people. It's 24
17, just
kids,
the
two
children.
dozen.
Oh
yeah,
Lord.
and this
That's 2 dozen.
And this is all coming to a Philadelphia row house. Of was that house a 4 bedroom? One, two. Yes, a 4 bedroom row house, probably 1,500 square feet, if that. But we
Mm.
had a big backyard and we could be outside. The
You
backyard was
don't
where
need
the
to
Chevy.
invite anybody to that. Y'all have a party just by you don't need to
That's
invite
us.
anybody over.
That's us. Yes, 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 yes. So I just feel like those are the things that kept families together and kept the communities together. So game nights, yes, get that game nights are what we got to do. It got to be a part of the process, even if it's 4 times a year, a game night. We got to do it. We
That
got.
was the one thing I did in Brooklyn the day after Christmas when everybody would stay over. We would have a game. We have a full game day
Yeah.
and just play about everything you could imagine, you
Everything could
know?
be. Yes, yes. Now what do we have? What you mean? What you mean, Jeremiah? Jeremiah said, now what do we have, Doc? Game night, game day, game Saturday, game Sunday.
Yep.
So it is so imperative for our growth that we learn to have fun.
Yeah, we got to bring the game part back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dr. Rose, it really does. It is true, Dr. Rose. It does. It preserves your youth and in that energy. You know what I mean? Because it's like childlike and fun, and your everything is flowing like game night or just being like those games. That's the things you remember that you really had fun doing. You
absolutely.
know,
And I remember my mom, my mom being at our house probably. This was, ooh, My dad had already passed, so my mom was there and they was playing this game called Spoons. I never learned to play Spoons. That was something that they played. It was something
Spoons is fun.
and Spoons, right? And I remember my mom wrestling one of our friends down to the floor for the spoon. Like, and I was like, I had the camera because I'm always the one taking pictures. So I still got the video, and I'm in the video saying, "You really trying to wrestle my mom? You better let that spoon go and let my mom go." Because my mom was not letting it go. And she's like, okay, okay, I'm respect my elders. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. Cause you about
Bridget on game night, you gonna be my space partner. I see you said spades is my world.
to
I call it.
Ew, my goodness. Yes, Noreen said my mom used to tell my dad, um, I would never grow up or will never grow up. I would tell her, me neither. And she would laugh. Yeah, who got time for growing up? Oh, work and sleep. Work and sleep and play. You can work and sleep and play. Rest is the real resistance. And so, oh, bingo. Yeah, we played bingo too. Played bingo too. Had bingo cards. So, okay, now we got to set up the whole game night, Manya. We
Absolutely.
gotta go look for the games. Gotta look for the games. Gotta get the games together. My
Absolutely.
goodness. And dominoes. Yes, dominoes, dominoes.
Now that's now y'all who y'all talking to about dominoes,
Not
about bones.
not the island folks. No,
Oh yeah, you know that.
not the island folks at all. Listen, we had dominoes only because it came with the backgammon game, and we didn't even play backgammon. We played AC Doocy because that was like short. So we learned how to play that, but the always with the backgammon came the dominoes, but we never really learned to play dominoes. But hey, I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. I ain't got to be good at all the games. I could be good at some. So I'm really looking forward to everything that we're gonna get to do in this coming year. Understand, like, get some fun in your life. Get some things that you enjoy doing, things that you can do. Remember Chinese jump rope, putting together the rubber bands. Did y'all do that? Yup, hangman. Did y'all put together the rubber bands and make a Chinese rope and in and out and in and out and then all that with the did y'all do that too? We did Chinese rope too.
Chinese jump rope.
Yep.
Is
Yeah.
that when you? Well, no, I'm thinking of when you turn. What is it when you turn outward instead of inward? What's that called?
Oh,
You
that's
know?
that's not Chinese. I forget
Okay,
I forget what
That's
it's called.
that's called scotch.
Yes,
Scotch. Yes.
yes. Tug of war. Tug of war. I don't know. We can't be falling, so we can't be playing tug of war. Sound like we about to have a whole yard of races. Oh my God. We
As
can't
long
be
as you got some grass on it.
yeah, we do got some grass. We do got some grass. We might have to import some hay for that game so we can fall in the hay. For sure. What a great way to think about doing some things. To do some things that are fun. We're constantly um in the world and worrying about, and maybe not even worrying, but just being responsible for our bills and grown up responsibilities. Wouldn't it be wonderful just to have some time in your day when you're just playing solitaire or I declare war or something where it's just fun and enjoyable? Something that allows your inner child to play. Getting yourself what you call that, crossword puzzles. Seeking finds used to be a lot of fun for me. Like, some people play Sudoku. I still can't figure that game out. But just doing something fun. My daughter puts together puzzles, 2,000 piece puzzles, and then she does the glue part and puts them on the thing and makes a whole poster with them. She also does
Yeah, that's my
uh,
thing.
Lego puzzles. Those Lego 3D puzzles, they are difficult, but it's fun and enjoyable. So find something fun and enjoyable and then tell us what it is that you're going to be doing that's going to be fun and enjoyable that you can do by yourself or with somebody else. I'm definitely going to pull my camera out and play some jacks and see how far I get. Yes, word search puzzles. Yes. I like those. Who doing them? That's who doing them. Oh, Noreen, you do word search. That's so good. That's so good. That's so good. What,
It's
Jeremiah?
good for the brain.
Yes, it's very good for the brain. What? Why you crying, Jeremiah? You crying because you remember? He put a tear emoji up. So that's your homework. I want to know what it is that you're going to do that you can do, whether or not it's crosswords or seeking finds or doodling, whatever it is, something that allows your inner child to come out and play, to bring that harmony to your life. Let us know what it is that you're going to do. You could tell us in the group, you could show us in the group, but do your thing and show us what your thing is. We're going to come back and do the artist way at 10:15. Still got to figure out some things. So 10:15, we're going to come back and do the artist way. We are actually on week 1 of the artist way. Last week was just the introduction. It was a lot of pages to the introduction. So we're going to come back and do week 1. So I'm really grateful for all the conversations that we get to have in this space. Does anybody have anything to add before we go? Gonna play some games.
Can't wait till game night.
Play some games.
Nobody gonna want to play Scrabble with me if we have Scrabble. My family don't
Oh
ever want to play
yeah,
Scrabble.
we play Scrabble too. So that means some of y'all gonna have to look in y'all closet because some of y'all probably got these games in
I
your.
got all of the. I've got Taboo. I've got Scrabble. I've got Jenga. I've got apples and all. I've got so many board games and what you call the games. Got the backgammon. Got. I have so because that was game night. So anytime I would go in and find a good game, I bring it to game night. So
Okay, good,
yeah.
good, good. Bring it to game night. We gonna plan it. We gonna plan it.
I was gonna say good morning, y'all. How's everybody?
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Good. Yeah, these games. I know Kenny and Kenny's family, my husband's family, Scramble, especially for him and his mom.
Yeah.
Scramble was their game, and we started to leave out a Scramble game just like on the dining room table through the week. Um,
Yes.
we started to do that like 5 years ago, at right before the pandemic, and my sons wouldn't let us do it. They're like, no, mom, let's go play. They downloaded Words with Friends with us. They're
Ah, I remember words with
they're
friends.
like,
Yes.
yeah, they wouldn't have it. But yeah, my sister in our family was the one who loves a game, Monopoly, all those board games and stuff like that. And we did bid whist and all of that stuff too in our family. Oh, and I just wanted to say regarding the artist's way. I'm so glad y'all still on week 1 because I couldn't get through the introduction in time. So I'm so glad I'm right with y'all. I'll be
Yes,
join you
week
this
one,
morning.
week one.
Yeah.
Yeah, week one.
Okay.
It was funny because as we were going through it last week, I was thinking, like, oh, this is just the introduction.
Uh-huh.
This ain't even the thing. The introduction is long. So yeah, so we're gonna come back at 10:15 and do that. So with that being said, Dr. Long, will you please give us our blessing for today?
Well, I'm a country farm girl, and we didn't play none of those games. Games we played rodeo. We rode
Mm.
real heifers from the neighbors
Mm.
till I got bucked off, and I'm laying on the ground telling my brother I can't move, and he said, "Well, that's really too bad because Mama's just pulling into the driveway." I got instantly healed because I was going to get bucked up and then I was going to get a spanking because we were
Mm.
playing rodeo with the neighbors' cows.
Wow.
Country folks got different games, honey.
Absolutely. Make the games.
And they all involve livestock or something.
Mm.
I love it. I love it so much.
And I got a shout out to Brenda and the two docs all ganged up on me and made me go to the emergency room about this leg. And I got a shout out to Central State Hospital. Their emergency room was stellar.
Mhm.
First of all, a nice little black man came to the door with the wheelchair and said, "Feel better." Everybody in that staff that encountered you told you to feel better.
Mhm.
I said, "Well, praise the Lord." The
Mhm.
grumpy lady that usually takes all the information because she gets overwhelmed, feel better. Then you got your own triage room. We had a private. Oh, they gave us uh, the beeper thing that you get in a restaurant. I had a number, and when it was my number, the thing vibrated, and they told you to the triage room, and those guys thought they were racing, doing foot races with those wheelchairs. I think they try to see who can outrun each other. But everybody said, "Feel better." That was an answer to a prayer, because emergency rooms can be really scary. And you're in there with
Mhm.
everybody that's already sick. My Lord and Taylor.
Mhm.
So, anyway, my prayer was answered that I wouldn't be freaked out in the emergency room. And Brenda's such an angel. She's just over the top. Y'all looked after me. I know everybody prayed for me. So
Mhm.
I'm blessed going in.
I'm blessed
I'm
going.
I
blessed
was
going
certainly
in.
blessed coming out.
I'm blessed
I'm
coming in.
certainly blessed
I'm
coming out.
blessed in the city.
Blessed
Blessed
in
in the
I'm
Blessed in the
blessed in
city.
the field.
blessed in
blessed
Blessed in the
in the
I'm
field.
always in the right place at the right time
always
Always
right
in the right
place
place at the
at the
right
right
time.
time
with the right people,
right
with the
With
people,
the
right
right
people
people.
doing the right thing
right
doing
thing,
the
Doing
right
the right
thing
thing.
for the right reason,
right
for the
reason.
right
For
reason.
the right reason.
and everything is in divine order.
And
Everything
Everything is
everything
in
is in
divine order.
divine order.
As Jabez says, bless us indeed,
Jabez
As
Every
Jabez says, bless
blessed
us indeed.
indeed
expand our territory,
expand our
Expand our
territory.
territory.
extend an open hand of favor to us,
Extend an
And an
open
open hand
hand
of favor
to
to us.
us.
that we may do no harm,
that
That
we
we
That we
do
do
know
no harm.
and we let go and let God.
and we let
And
go,
we let go and let God.
Then go with the flow
go with the
Then
flow,
go with the
and
flow.
let the blessings and the money roll in
and let the blessings and the money
money
roll in
rolling
Roll
from
in.
the north, south, east, and west,
from the
From
north,
the north,
south, east,
south, east, and west.
west,
from above and beneath,
from
above, beneath,
beneath,
Above and beneath.
from known and unknown sources.
known and
known and unknown sources.
Tell us about the money, Darlene.
we have supernatural unlimited money, sowing supernatural unlimited seeds.
And we live and give out of God's overabundance, so we never run out.
Never run.
Never
Never
run.
run out.
We always have more than enough.
We said
We
Always have
always have
enough.
more than enough.
More than enough to do anything our heart desires.
More than do
Enough
anything
to do
our
anything our heart desires.
More than enough to do anything God puts on our hearts to do for others.
more than enough.
more
More than enough
to
to
do
do
anything
anything God puts
put
on our
on our heart
hearts to do
to
for
do.
others.
We have money to spend, money to lend, and money to keep.
Money to
Money to
We have money to
spend, money
spend,
and
to
money
keep.
to
lend,
lend, and
to
money
keep.
to keep.
And we break off part of that money and put it in the ground for the next crop. Hallelujah.
Yes.
Our bank is in heaven.
Heaven.
Yes, Jeremiah, right on point.
Heaven, and we're the spout where the money's coming out. We're the branch banks of heaven.
Yeah,
So just keep your branch bank neat and clean and open for the flow so that God can use us.
absolutely.
Amen.
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 I
Amen.
feel much better. Thank you, everybody, for praying. I know you did.
Absolutely. Well, thank you everybody for being here. We will be here tomorrow, same time, same station. And absolutely, those of you who are coming back to the room for the Artist's Way, Chapter 1, please do so at 10:15. All right. See you later.
All
All
right.
right. Shalom,
Love
shalom.
you.